If you track your TV shows on an online service, your collection doesn't really belong to you. You depend on that service to keep running, and the day it shuts down, or changes its terms, or decides to put your data behind a paywall, there is not much you can do about it. This is what I want to show you today: how to track your TV show collection in LifeTracker, an offline-first app where the data lives on your device in a database that you own. What you're seeing right now is a TV show collection that already has some entries in it. Here is the future filter with the shows I am interested in watching. And here is the current filter, which lists the shows I'm watching right now. And finally, the past filter shows the series I have already finished. Note that this is the default look, and everything can be customized to suit your needs. If I go back to the home screen, you can also see that this database has a lot of other categories. LifeTracker is a universal tracker, so TV shows are just one example of what you can do with it. Now let me show you how to build this from scratch. I'm using a fresh install here, so we'll go through the initial setup first. Here I choose to track collections, and here I skip the guided tour. That's it for the initial setup. These steps only show up once on a new install. In LifeTracker, everything is organized into categories. So to build my TV show collection, I first need to create a category. So I click here. Then I choose the existing TV shows template. This screen is just to pick a style preset, which changes how the entries are displayed. I'll keep the default one. My category is created. I click it to open it. Now I can add my first entry. I can either click here or there. The button in the bottom right is the one you'll use most on the mobile version of the app. So let's fill the form to add a show I want to watch later. First, I select a show. This uses an online search to fetch the show information and its poster from a databank, but once it's selected, everything is stored in your local database. So after that, the entry works completely offline. Then I set a priority, which is basically how much I want to watch this show, how interested I am. Here, I write a short comment about why I added this show to my list. This is also where I note which season I'm talking about, deliberately as free text, so you can write season 2 or the whole thing depending on how you actually watch. That's all I need for now. The other fields are for after I've actually watched the show, so I leave them empty and I save. Good, the entry has been added to my collection. I'll add a second one using the same process. I'll speed this part up since it's exactly the same steps. Okay, now, let's say I'm starting to watch Severance. I will open the existing entry. And the only thing I need to do here is set the value of the date started field. And now, as you can see, the entry has moved to the current filter. The current filter shows every show that has a date started set, but no date ended yet. And finally, let's say I finished the season. I open its entry. I set the value for the date ended field. Then I can also set a rating for this show, and a little comment as well, where I can note the season again. And here it is. The entry now shows in the past filter. This is how filters work in LifeTracker. You define the condition once, and your entries sort themselves into the right list automatically. Think of them as adaptive lists. And that's the whole workflow. You repeat these steps every time you add a show to your watch list, or every time you actually watch one. Please note that this was just a basic introduction. There's a lot more to LifeTracker. You can add your own fields, design your own layouts, and build collections for absolutely anything, not just TV shows. There is also the whole habits tracker dimension that we have not seen at all in this video. I'm publishing videos for other use cases too: movies, books, video games, habits, so subscribe if you want to see those. And if you want to try the app yourself, the links are in the description. It's free, and you don't need an account to get started.